Holy crap. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Jesus, look out, there's another boat coming. Jesus, look out, look out! Oh my god, why the hell did I get on this boat? This is the worst cruise I've ever bought. I'm never buying tickets for a cruise ship on Wish again. Jesus Christ, everyone's getting mauled. Oh, I think I crapped my pants. What did you say? I can't jump over the side, I crapped my pants. This dude's dead on me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh my god, I'm not. Jesus, I thought I was on a beach. I thought I was on a beach in goddamn Normandy. Goddamn Europe. I'm not. I'm in a ditch. My hands are tied. Oh god.
Are
you guys German?
Will you get it over with?
And you sound American. God, I'm so happy to see you guys. I have had the worst dream I've ever had. I was on a boat, and there was another boat that Yeah, I don't know what that is, dude. I didn't deliver that. I was just on a boat 5 minutes ago, and oh Jesus Christ, you got a gun?
From where you're kneeling,
but anyway, I'm a soldier of the U.S. Army. I was sent to don't point at me. Just give me a second. I was sent to storm the. And the Oscar goes to probably not me. I think the only acting credits I'll get is acting like a fool. But yeah, I wanted to put a kind of a different intro on this video. I'm sure as you can tell, the video today will be, can you beat Fallout New Vegas as a World War II soldier? Now, as the regular introduction stuff goes, the skills and the name and stuff, the stuff that's not that important, I want to kind of go over what this video idea was. It was just kind of a throwaway thing, something that I've done in playthroughs before, casual playthroughs, but never like a set rule, but something that I might do from time to time. Like get just World War II weapons and use them. But for this challenge, I want to keep it quite strict on the World War II stuff. So I'm sure as you can tell, I'll only be able to use like World War II weapons. And I want to only use kind of outfits that would look like a World War II soldier, which kind of limits me. So you'll notice that at the start of this playthrough, I wake up in Doc Mitchell's house and I just head straight for Prim because I don't have a weapon at all right now that would be World War II fitting. And I don't have an outfit either. Everything that I get from the DLCs I just dropped immediately. Usually I sell them to Chet, but I thought today I don't need to. I'll just drop them. And I go and get the Wasteland Sergeant outfit. Because, I mean, you can see it here. It kind of looks like what I think a World War II soldier would. You know, the kind of pants, the boots, the white shirt, the kind of blood splatter on it. And this is like the earliest one of this I can get at this point in the game. Later on, I'll also get like I think it's a mercenary grunt outfit. That also looks like a World War II outfit. But anyway, my rambling. As you can see, I've got the outfit from the doctor's place. I cut through Black Mountain, the Black Mountain shortcut. I immediately get killed by the rock for like the first time ever. I think it's the only time I've ever died to that rock. Get through the Black Mountain shortcut, and I head straight for the NCR monorail just to get myself right into New Vegas. The reason I'm going to New Vegas so quick is because I'll need a lot of caps to buy some World War II weapons. I'm sure you know that the special weapon, this machine, that needs a quest line, so I'm going to buy the battle rifle from the gunrunners, and I went to about 2.5 casinos to get 21,000 caps, and I had no idea the battle rifle was so cheap. I thought it was going to be just like the Bozar or stuff like that, like over 20,000, but it's not. It's just a regular weapon for about 2,000 caps. So I definitely overshot it with the gambling. But I get that, and I get some combat helmets as well. And as you can see, I've got the battle rifle, which is obviously the M1 Garand, which is a World War II weapon. And as you can see here, the outfit is more or less complete in terms of the beginning of this game. So I head back to Goodsprings, go over to see Sunny Smiles, and I want to complete the Ghost Town gunfight with the battle rifle. I take out the bottles. Kind of again, for a lot of the playthroughs I'm doing, I can't do this very often, so it's nice when I can. I'm sure as you saw in my last playthrough, I missed Chocob a couple times with throwing spears. And I decided to miss him a couple times from point blank with the battle rifle as well. I think I'm just realizing that I'm terrible at aiming. Even though I usually use guns for playthroughs, I always use guns. But yeah, I complete the Ghost Town gunfight. And it's at this point that I decide that instead of doing some of the main quests with just the battle rifle, I might as well just head straight for the happy trails and head straight into Honest Hearts, because I'm sure as you guys know, that DLC offers very, very good World War II weapons. The 45 submachine gun and the 45 pistol. So yeah, I head straight for Honest Hearts right after I do the Ghost Town gunfight. Now, take a note of my level. I'm level 5. I've entered at level 5. Just keep that in mind. So, I start a DLC, the normal stuff happen. I see my friend lose his head, so I decide to rob the caravan as soon as that guy dies. And I take out the guy who's got my next weapon, the 45 submachine gun. I'm sure most of you guys know this is the Tommy gun. And this is, for me in this playthrough, this gun was unbelievable. I didn't realize just how powerful it really was, because you usually get it later on, and then you're usually quite strong at that point anyway. But even at level 5, I was surprised at just how strong it was. So excited was I that I just started switching them over and over again on my back just to enjoy looking at both of them. I discover my nickname from high school, and I meet up with Joshua Graham, who's going to be pretty much my main source for ammunition in this DLC. As I think he's maybe the only person that sells ammo in this whole thing. I meet up with him. He has a pretty decent repair skill, nothing on Major Knight, but I get in there and I decide to buy all the components for the weapons, because if I'm going to use them, I might as well get all the mods, all the attachments, and have fun with it. Use them to their fullest potential, because I don't know how many other playthroughs and challenges I'll get to use these weapons that come from Honest Hearts. I'll admit, I take a moment of vanity to enjoy my look. I must admit, I really do like the look of this character, the whole World War II. I'm not a huge fan of the combat helmet, but I do fix that later. And I won't waste too much time on the Honest Hearts quest, because in terms of a DLC, it's really hot and cold, because the main quest is about 4 things. It's find a compass, find some lunch boxes, find some walkie-talkies. But it has some of I think the most kind of interesting characters. Like Joshua Graham's a really interesting character. I like Daniel. The whole Salt Upon Wounds I think is an interesting bad guy, but I just feel like it feels like the main quest is really fleshed out. To get the most out of this DLC, you really have to enjoy doing all the side quests, because there's tons of side quests in this one that I obviously didn't do, because I just wanted to get in and out as quick as possible to get back to the main story. But yeah, in terms of a main quest, it's probably one of the weakest DLCs. But in terms of exploration and having a good amount of fun, it's a great DLC. We can marvel at the Fallout New Vegas pathing, as walking clouds cannot get to me, and I go over to speak to Daniel, and now he's going to give me pretty much 50% of the quest, which is about 2. And he sends me off to get a map of the grand staircase so these guys can get out of here, and send me off to clear a path. Now I know you can kind of do it a bit more pacifistly, you can steal their stuff, but I feel like as a World War II soldier who just got blown up on a boat and then shot in the head, I feel like I would go a bit gung-ho. You'll notice here that I put away the 45 submachine gun, and right here, very important perk, I feel like this is the main perk for me, Grunt. And I feel that's the most fitting. I feel like it wouldn't be a complete challenge if I didn't take that. As I said earlier, I'm meeting with Joshua Graham here, and I'm agreeing to wipe out the white legs. And yeah, I get to see him break the Geneva Convention by executing unarmed people. And I'm a bit more caring. I decide to let Salt Upon Wounds fight his own battle. And that's pretty much the whole DLC finished. I've did about 4 things. Joshua Graham gave me his clothes for some reason, and I got his gun, a light shining in the darkness. Now, I'm sure you noticed there, I was level 11. I went up 6 levels just in Honest Hearts, and I did about 4 quests, and I feel like the final battle with Salt Upon Wounds is disappointing. I felt like there was a lot more to that character. I said earlier I thought he was quite interesting. I thought there was, some sort of tribesman that was, held by like the Legion and followed the Legion. I felt like there was a lot more there. Anyway, tribesmen in the past. Now we're back to the main quest, and I'm now speaking with Mr. House. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, who would a World War II soldier side with? And to me, he would side with Mr. House. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why. Why Brickmaker? Why are you picking Mr. House? If you saw my last video, I said I had to do a playthrough of Mr. House. He's the only one I hadn't done so far. And I'm trying to figure out a way to justify that. He doesn't like the NCR. And Mr. House is the only guy from that time, maybe? That's kind of a, you know, a pretty thin line. But I'm going to stick with it. But you can see here I've headed back to the Mojave Outpost. I want to get the repair from Major Knight. Take out some of the ants. Take out Oliver Swank as I always do. Speak to Legion as I don't want constant Legion assassins jumping down my throat constantly, as that has been quite a common theme in the last couple of playthroughs I've been doing, is Legion assassins always chasing me down. I head straight over to First Sergeant Astor, as I believe out of all the quests in New Vegas I could remember, this one seems the most fitting for a World War II soldier, you know, to collect the dog tags of fallen soldiers and return them to their sergeant. So I decided that this is a side quest that I should get done. I head straight to Cottonwood Cove for Mr. House, as I want to upgrade his Securitrons, and I've decided that I won't wipe out the Legion here, as I simply don't have enough ammo to do it. But you can even see here I got about 33 bullets, and that gets me through all the robots in this bunker. I get the platinum chip in, I go back to see Caesar and think about it, and then I turn around straight away and just decide, no, I simply don't have the ammo to wipe out the Legion cap. Maybe next time. With the ammo shortage constantly kind of plaguing this playthrough, I decided to head straight over to Hoover Dam. The main reason so I can do the quest for Lieutenant Monroe and handle the Great Cans, get Benny's lighter even though he's dead, and yep, you can see my fantastic accuracy in full display as I missed Jessup twice from up close in that. 95% accuracy, 2 shots missed. I do this for Lieutenant Monroe, do the quest for Ranger Ghost and Ranger Jackson, so I can get enough reputation to talk to Quartermaster Barden and get access to the NCR supply. And as you can see here, I have over 1,400 rounds now, which should be enough to handle the Boomer's quest. I find a combat helmet Mark 1 and decide that that's a much better look for the World War II soldier. It doesn't have the visor, so it's a little bit more fitting, and I decide that this is what I'll use even though I lose a bit of DT. I do all the medicine checks for the Boomers just to try and speed up the Boomer quest line as much as possible. And after I save all the patients, I decide to listen to the main man, the man, the myth, the legend, Pete. Now, you'd think, again, after all these times listening to Pete's story, I would be getting bored. But I'm having a lot of fun with the tab feature. I head straight over to Jack and hand in all my scrap metal, and it's still not enough to get it, so I have to go in and destroy the ants. I tell Raquel of all my fun playing hot potato with the ants in her generator room, and that's enough to get me idolized so I can get the main quest for the bomber. No need to go over too much, talk to Pearl, talk to Loyal, head over to the water and raise that bomber. This feels like a quest fitting for a World War II soldier, you know, he would get that World War II bomber fixed up again. Head back to Mr. House and he tells me to check on the Omertas, and I'm not going to lie, at this point I think I was quite tired. I think I was playing the game a little bit late at night, and I thought about doing the main quest for the Omertas, and I swiftly decided against that, as I just want to get this done as quick as possible. So I murder everyone in Gomorrah, and Mr. House doesn't seem to be too bothered. He's fully happy with the way that you resolve this. Kill them or solve them, it doesn't matter. So he decides to send me to do the best thing I know what to do, and it's to kill more people. I head straight over to the Brotherhood of Steel and start wiping them out. Out of all the challenges I've done so far on this channel, this one has been quite easy. I mean, the armor's not great. That's been a bit of a problem. I do die quite quickly. But the 45 submachine gun, the Tommy gun, is fantastic. It melts through people. Even ones with power armor, it takes them right out. And the battle rifle, the M1 Garand, if you hit a headshot, it does massive damage. You can even see it here. Head Paladin Harden, full power armor, 3 shots to the head and he's done. And head scrape target as well, 1 shot to the back and he's down. And I take all their key cards and decide to blow up that bunker. As you know, I was trying to storm a beach to blow up some bunkers, so this is the only bunker I get to blow up, so I'm going to take my time when I can. So after all these fantastic missions of me killing people, Mr. House decided to send me off to save someone, to save President Kimball. Ranger Grant did not seem too happy about that, but Kimball gets away, the quest completes, and I head straight back to Mr. House, as there's only one thing left to do before we take the dam, and that is to get my little power chip into the El Dorado substation. It's at this point that I realize that the NCR soldiers are quite forgetful, because as you can see there, I get attacked when I run into the station. They all become hostile. But as I'm running off, I run into a group of Legion assassins, the only one that I meet in this playthrough, which is nice. It's the only time I had to fight them. And you can see all the soldiers from the station, they run over to help, and then I'm fine. They're fine with me. So after all that, I decide to take the dam. I get my very important achievement, the house always wins, and I decide to start running through the dam, and wow, the Great Khans. I think in this playthrough I didn't murder them, so that's another first for these challenges. No Great Khan genocide for this guy. I don't think a World War II soldier would do that. And since this playthrough was turning out to be a bit easier than normal, I decided to start playing it in third person, because it's quite nice the way the game looks in third person, especially with a submachine gun. But once you come up against the guy that can set you on fire, the camera gets pretty hard to follow. I hook up Mr. House, turn on the dam, get blown up by the boomers. They drop all their bombs on me, and it's a pretty cool cinematic scene here. If this was a movie, it would be pretty sweet. I run through the bombs and fire with my Tommy gun, and just keep taking out these Centurions. I reach the Legate's Gate with Securitrons in tow, but I think only one follows you in. I start taking out all the Praetorian guards that are at the bottom, and it's here where I realised a kind of a trick that I didn't know. I tried to snipe the Praetorian guards up by the Legate's camp, and if you do that, he comes down. He is completely aggroed if you do that. So he comes down and he wipes me out pretty fast. But this time I'm a bit more prepared. Take a couple sneak shots. Start running in circles, Nazi zombie style, and very fighting for a World War II soldier. And start doing old circles, trying to whittle down the Legate as much as possible. He's just, out of all the people I've fought in this, he is truly a bullet sponge. I feel like it was easier with some of the other weapons. Like he just absorbs bullets so well. But out of all the weapons I've used, he still goes down pretty quick. I head over after clearing the Legate's camp, and General Oliver blows up the gate right in front of me. And it's here where I have one final quest left to do. The general turns up. He is a little bit intimidated by all the robots, and I tell him that that I like his hat and I want his hat. So I decide to shoot him right in the hat. And the final thing that I've got to do is to take his outfit and wear it. Because I started off as a World War II soldier or grunt, and I'm ending this challenge as a general, showing that obviously you can beat Fallout New Vegas as a World War II soldier. If you guys have got this far in the video, please leave a like, leave a comment as well if you've got any ideas for other videos. I'd love to read them. And yeah, I feel like in terms of a playthrough, this has definitely been one of the easier and definitely one of the sillier ones. This was just something that I kind of just wanted to do. And as you can see, it's a bit of a shorter video than normal. However, after the last couple of videos that we've uploaded, we've got over 150 subscribers as the time that I'm recording this audio. So thank you guys so much for the support, and I've had a lot of fun reading all the comments that you guys have been leaving. And you guys have left a good couple of ideas as well for some other challenges, some other playthroughs. So I'll definitely be I've written them down, and I'll definitely get to them when I can. And if I do a challenge that someone left a comment, I'll remember to leave the comment on the screen for you guys to read as well. In the description of this video, I've also left my Twitter. If you guys are able to jump over there and follow me on Twitter, or X, whatever you call it now, and I'll be posting as much as I can on it. I want to start posting there more, but yeah, it's with everything that's going on, it's hard to keep up on top of all the different social medias. But I just want to end this video with, if you've gotten this far, thank you so much for the support. Please watch the other videos as well. I'd really appreciate it. Please leave a comment for any challenge you'd like to see. And thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Goodbye.